We really had this dream that we could create something different for our ambassadors, we call them, our friends with special needs and with intellectual disabilities.
Once you start to meet the ambassadors and understand the vision, it's impossible to say no to this project.
HomeAid Colorado has been around for 26 years, and Tall Tales Ranch will definitely be the largest project that we have ever been a part of.
I'm 31 years old and I'm ready for some independence. I cannot friggin' wait.
So we started Tall Tales Ranch a little over 10 years ago. Ross here is the inspiration. Ross wasn't born with any disabilities, and so he lived typically for the first 14 years. And at that point we found out that he had actually been born with a genetic disease, and it resulted in an acquired brain injury and a permanent disability. So we began looking around for options and wondering where Ross was gonna live and where Ross was gonna work and what that was gonna look like as we aged. And we just didn't really find anything. And so we decided to create it ourselves. And that's where the idea for Tall Tales Ranch was born.
I met the Moonies in 2015, and they shared this concept that they had with me that was exactly what I wanted for my son and for so many other people that I knew needed this kind of services. Tall Tales serves people with IDD, which is people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, which is very broad. We serve all people in that community, whether they have autism, whether they have Down syndrome, whether they have just an intellectual disability. We're there to serve all those individuals, and we know that they can be successful in this community.
Eventually, I want to move out to Tall Tales, just being with my friends. Because special needs kids need a place to live like typical people.
I'd like to live on my own and have my own space, but just hanging out with good friends and living on my own would be great. I work at a place called Developmental Ranch, which is like a horse place, but they also have like goats, chickens. Fun to hang out with horses all day.
My role is a manager at Cheer Off My Back. I run a store in downtown Littleton. So it's just a fun environment to work, fun to meet tourists and new people every day.
So the Tall Tales community is truly that. It is a community. It will consist of 2 residential buildings that will have 14 units in each building, which means that we have 28 units that will house up to 32 individuals. That will be people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, but also there will be a handful of people who do not have a disability. Then we will also have a community event barn, and that will be a place where we can have events of up to about 120 people. And then attached to that, we're super excited about is our community coffee house, so that anybody who wants to come and enjoy a cup of coffee with Tall Tales Ranch is welcome to do that, but it will also employ people with intellectual and developmental disabilities who are greatly in need of work opportunities. We will also have a rideshare area where people can pick up the Lone Tree Linked and get to the places that they need to be, because there's so many wonderful opportunities in Lone Tree for all of our ambassadors to go to.
So we are builder captain of the project, which really means we're quarterbacking from entitlement through construction. But there are amazing consultants and trades involved in this project. I need to mention Norris Design, Godin Sudik, Wayner, Fiore, KTI, numerous others. These folks have all stepped up to bring this to reality, and we are really at the verge of construction. We are just going through final documentation, and we should be under construction first quarter of 2026 on this exciting project.
HomeAid Colorado has a lot on our plate this year. We are very excited about all the different projects that we have going on, and we can't do it without the help of all of you in the room. Whether it's by offering financial assistance, your building expertise, discounts or donations on building materials, there are so many ways to be involved. And Tall Tales Ranch will definitely be the largest project that we have ever been a part of. It's really a community. HomeAid is building a community, and we are really, really excited about it. We want all of you to be excited about it. HomeAid Colorado really builds hope for others, and we want to thank everyone for helping HomeAid
build hope.